everybody. 12:35, right on the dot. Actually, it's 2:19 on Thursday afternoon, and I'm recording this premiere solely today. Solo. No Mrs. K over here. No Mrs. K over here. She's just not here. Actually in there preparing chicken salad for us to take on our journey that's upcoming this Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and possibly Monday now. I wanted to go over a couple things and show you a couple things and do a couple things, and I forgot to set a timer, so I had to remember 219 plus 30 is 249. Okay, so still sitting solidly at 306 subscribers. That's cool. I wish there were a way to this would identify 1.655 or whatever the number is instead of rounding it to 1.4 videos. That's fine, but why I have this here is just so that I started out without my background and everything. What I want to do is I noticed something today. So last night I was running so late because of the golf that I didn't get a chance to do the first, second, third in YouTube. And I think I'm going to revert back to doing it from the night before on that night show. In other words, tonight's show will be whoever was first, second, and third on Wednesday night show. But I didn't write it down, so I thought, well, no problem. I'll go back and start last night's show again, and I'll be able to know who was. I believe it was Tony Wallow, William Dawson, Rick Lakes. I believe. I'm not sure. You'll see right here that I'm going to go make sure keystroke is on screen one, and it is, and the pointer's good. So I'm going to move this out of the way. You'll notice right here it says Rick Lakes at minus 2025 says hello. Well, there were comments prior to that. Greg Guy said he was fourth, so there was at least 3 other comments over here. So I thought, well, this is top live chat. Let's go same tab, about the same place. Let's go do live chat and hit live chat, and I'll hit play and I'll mute it. I don't need to know anything, but you'll notice immediately it pops up and says live chat is on. Messages that appeared when the stream was live will show up here. So possibly the 3 that were earlier were not while it was live, and this is the first live chat. Okay, that's kind of a theory that I would like Doug to explore. I kind of just explored it for a whole 3.5 milliseconds in my brain, and that's kind of what I'm thinking. Live chat indicates when the live chat started. So I'll pause this one and go back to here. This is top chat, and you'll see it's at a total different place. Now, if I could do what Doug has showed us and put this one over here, and then go find the other one, which is this one here, and see if I can do it over there, and then bring, I believe it, now I've got Fortnite, Dennis's Premiere is running. It's playing over there on my left, as I do every morning with Doug, except for this morning. And I've got a few other things open, but this is the one I want, so I want that to be over here. Oh, doggone it, now this is not working. Anyway, you guys get what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to put them side by side. So let's start that process all over again. So if I hit this and put it there, it's not putting it where I want. If I put it there, it's not putting it where I want. Is that because it's not highlighted? Let's try that. There we go. So now this one is not showing, well, it's not going to work because it's not showing me the chat, so that's fine. So let's just go back to full screen, and when I hit play, hopefully something shows up. Yeah, at 44 seconds in, Tony says normal, but again, it's not missing. So if I hit top our live chat, let's see what that does. It doesn't change it, so I don't get it. It's just really confusing, because now what I have to start doing is writing down when the show starts or before the show starts, who's first, who's second, who's third, revert back to the day before. Wednesday night we'll play tonight on Thursday night show. If anybody can get this figured out, that would be cool. Because I thought, you know what the heck? I'll just close them completely down. This is Doug's show for Friday. He did do a show today, and somehow I didn't get notification of it until I got up, and that's just really odd. And I'll go ahead and open a new tab. I'll go to YouTube. I'll go to my channel, and I think it's going to start right where it left off. I'll go to live. Yeah, it's going to start right here because that's where it buffered up to or loaded into or whatever. Click on that, and immediately it goes to where this is at and starts playing. So I lost all of the chat that was prior to that. So thanks, YouTube. Appreciate it. So I'm going to go ahead and close this, and then I'll go ahead and close that. I don't think that's needed now. So here we are. Great guy's favorite subject, Daily Da Vinci. Now, for some reason, OBS is shut off. I'm not sure why. And OBS decided it was going to move over to another monitor on its own. Once again, the haunted system strikes. Cool. All right. What do I want to do? Well, first things first, I want to not be in DaVinci. I actually want to be in here, and I want to go to, I think it's myeditonline.com, because I want to remove, I guess it would be an object. So I'm going to go to that. I'm going to choose a file. I'm going to go to my downloads, and I'm going to upload that and see if I can do this. I have no idea. This is just a thought that came to me today. I want to do two things. I want to get rid of the Facebook died laughing. We'll go see what happens there. No clue. Not too bad. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that little bit right there. Oh, it's pretty good. Lot, way better than I thought it was going to be honest with you. Now, I'm debating on if I want to get rid of that should have been an email. I've got two schools of thoughts on this. One school of thought is to draw a line through it, and then right above it put something humorous, cute, whatever, poking fun at either myself or Doug Betts, or possibly both of us. But I think for demonstrative purposes, I'm going to go back one. There we go. Make this a little smaller. And then just see if we can get rid of the T. The U, that's still too big. The D. The S. And I'm just messing around. I just want to see what this is going to look like. Might have to make the cursor a little smaller. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. So I'm going to have to go, although that does give it a pretty cool effect. I'm going to have to go do that a different way, which that's fine. I think this was 50 or 60. We'll just go with 60. And we'll just go across one time here. One time there. We'll try to remove all that. We'll see. We will see. Hey, I'm okay with that. I actually am okay with that. And since I have that downloaded, I got rid of the stuff I wanted to get rid of, I'll go ahead and if I try to download this, I think it wants me to log in, which I may be logged in anyway. So let me see if I can download this, but I don't remember how to download right here. Your account has one download per day for this feature. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and download it. That's all I need. I need this to be what it is right there. So I want to give another shout out to Brian Lightfoot for the BR of helping with this, and I'm working on for Monday's show or Tuesday's show whenever we get back for a BR code for Doug to try to figure out. So that's good. That's that. Now I'm going to go ahead and verify it's in my downloads. And I don't know why it opened over there, but it did. Um, that's not my downloads. That's OBS. I want this one to stay where it's at. I need that one to be there. Um, right click. Can I open? And somebody said I can open a new instance of this. Yeah, right there. Right click, File Explorer, downloads, and original. Perfect. 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 Now I'm going to go to pagein.com. This is something I've been thinking about doing for a couple days, couple hours. I don't know. I've been thinking about it. Let's just put it that way. And for today, since I'm already at 2:29, I'm just going to go grab an avatar. And I thought your avatars got saved somewhere. I thought I seen that somewhere, but no biggie deal. Let's go with, well, that guy almost looks like Doug Betts, doesn't he? I should go with the almost looks like Doug Betts looking dude. I'm not going to. There's Alex. Um, Let me find one that I like. Kayla in a suit, Kayla in a chiffon, Kayla in a shirt. Kent. Maybe I should bring in Kent and take the T out, make it me in a suit. Um, I don't know. I'll find one that I like here in a minute that's just going to serve my purposes. But, why can't I bring in a Doug Betts? I bet I can. Since I have over here myself in a talking photo, does that mean do I generate or upload? Well, let's go with, but it's not going to be in his voice, I think. I want to experiment with that later when I'm not live or recording. Oh, what the heck? Let's just do this anyway. So I think most of my Doug stuff is over here in DaVinci. I think it's in DaVinci Works, and I think it's down here in Project Doug. Nope, I got another one somewhere. That's just a JPEG, so he's not going to be moving at all. And then here's all the ones. Yeah, I'll explore that later. Um, I'll go find a video where he's actually talking and cut out the audio and then sync it up to what I want to do. So let's go back to avatars, just kind of wrap this up really relatively quickly. I have 3 talking ones now. What's the pro? Oh, do you have to pay for the pro? Let's go with the kimono. And I'm going to go ahead and hit create. Landscape's fine. So there we go. Now I'm going to get rid of this. We all seen this demonstrated by myself and by Doug. So from Seaside, California, Tony Wallow. Now I do want to figure out a way to make this go with some inflection. From Seaside, California, Tony Wallow, but I haven't figured out how to do that. I do know if you put a period or a dot in there, that helps. I'm going to guess from Cocoa, Florida, William Dawson, W. Dawson, and from, I'm just going to go with Minnesota, and I'm going to spell it wrong because Brainerd's so weird. They might get upset that I actually, I said it. Never mind. Probably catch some hell about that. So we're good to go there, and then you can come back here and play it.
From Seaside, California, Tony Wallow. From Cocoa, Florida, William Dawson. From Minnesota, Rick Lakes.
That's pretty good. I like that. And this is what I think I'm going to start doing as well. Since you get one a day anyway, that way I don't have to, you guys will understand why I'm thinking about doing this. Now I want to have a little bit of a pause between everything. So I'm going to put 1 space in between those.
From Seaside, California, Tony Wallow. From Cocoa, Florida, William Dawson. From Minnesota, Rick Lakes.
It's pretty good. It's actually very good. I'm gonna go ahead. So that was one space. This is two spaces, and we'll see what that sounds like.
From Seaside, California, Tony Wallow. From Cocoa, Florida, William Dawson. From Minnesota, Rick Lakes.
Yeah, I guess that's expanding that out with a little bit of a pause, so that's cool. And then you can go in here and change your voices around. And um, I don't know. We missed Mrs. Go. I guess you have to. I thought I could change the voice. Is that because it's professional? Let's go select. Um, is it changing it? It's not. No, we changed the voice a while back because Mrs. K and I messed around with this. Oh, you can get Jenny professional. Wait a minute.
From Seaside, California, Tony Wallow. From Cocoa, Florida, William Dawson. From Minnesota, Rick Lakes.
No, I don't like that. So I'm gonna go back to, I guess this being professional, you got to pay for it because when I hit select, it brings up this. So unless I hit this, no, I'm not paying for it. So I'll just go back to this one. That's fine. I like that one. Plus, I'm going to run out of time. So I'm good with this. What I've been doing is I'd put everybody's names in there and then go in there and chop it up, but that looks just horrible. So I'm going to go with this. Now, I wonder if I can add a background here on this or not. The preview of it, I guess I've not done that. Oh, then it just does that. So continue to edit, go back to here. I don't see, and I know someone's probably yelling at the screen or researching it already, Wintermute, and will let me know if I can do that or not. You can add text, apparently. I don't know how that works. So, oh, you just put that in there and then you go there. I'm not really sure I like that. So Control Z gets rid of it. Maybe Control Z gets rid of it. Add subtitle. I guess that would be your own. Let's see. Element. Loading, please. Now, okay, so apparently you can throw an image behind it, but I don't see if you can put your own image in there. Because wouldn't this be nice? And I know the answer already, so let's just go with this one. And then, oh, you know what? Unless that's going to put that, unless you got to do this in like everything else, you got to put the image in and then put the avatar in. So let's go see how horrible that looks.
From Seaside, California, Tony Wallow.
Yep, that looks horrible. So right thought, wrong place to do it. I guess maybe next time I'll do it in a different order, like do the element first and then the avatar, because I want to get this wrapped up. So I'm good with this. This is going to be Wednesday night. I'll play it on, or this is going to be, yeah, Wednesday night, played on Thursday night. So I'm going to go ahead and hit submit, and I need half a credit. And I'm kind of wasting, I should figure out how to get more credit. I guess one of the other things I've really wanted to try to experiment is, can you have more than one avatar in here? And I think the short answer is no, because if you go in here and you change this to this, it does that. So I don't know if I can move him around. No, I can't. So I want this one. So I'm going to go ahead and get this wrapped up because I got a lot I want to do, and it takes a couple minutes for this to do. So this is I'm going to move this to the background. I haven't ever timed it out, but I do know it takes a couple minutes to do. Back to DaVinci. So this is an untitled project because I wanted to show you some things in that, which I'll do now. And since it's untitled, I can really mess with it. I'm going to go in here and got a message from Tony Wallow that is very good news. I'm not going to disclose it right here, but it's very, very good news for Tony. Good job, Tony. I'm very, very happy for you. Of course, we're on the road right now, so I can't really. What am I looking for? Oh, you know what? I haven't brought any videos in here. Let's make fun of. No, I need a video. So I'm going to go over here and I don't have anything in there. So I'm going to go import media, go to my D drive. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to go to my D drive. And then I think I thought I had, oh, in data, do I not have, yes, I have a HeyGen. And I'll just grab this one. I have no idea what it is. I want to change the rate. Because again, this is just for illustration testing purposes only. And we play that.
Key in for the 18th time. Key in my internet speed is 50.0. I don't want to get divorced. Magandangamagawu. Bloody hell, my name is Alex Cheek. Will the real Alex Cheek please stand up?
So you get the idea. This is something we were messing around with one night late on the Zoom homies, and we just wanted to see something. And this is at 53%, going a whole lot quicker than I thought it would. So what I've been doing is I will go in there and let's say I want.
Will the real Alex Cheek please stand up? Bloody hell, my name is Alex Cheek.
So this one's tight because I didn't space it out. So I'm gonna put a cut right here, and then I'll go ahead and
My name is Alex Cheek. Will the real Alex Cheek please stand up?
I'll put a cut right. Yeah, I think it's right there. I'll see if I can do that. And then I just move these out of the way. Now, because they're synced, and that's fine for today, then they do that. Then what I'm going to experiment today is I'm going to go in here to the color tab. I found it works really good if I open the alpha channel first or add the alpha node first. That way, when I mess around with this over here, I can see the results. So I'm going to go ahead and use the power window, and I'm just going to real hastily do this because of time. I'm not sure why that first one didn't go in, and I say real hastily, and then the first thing I do is I start moving them around to make them look good. So we'll do this hastily. This is just going to be horribly done. If this was going to be for real, I would not be doing it this fast, and I would actually go in and take my time and do it. So as you can see, as soon as you connect it, boom, you see what your problems are, and then you can go in here and you can grab the dots sometimes and move said dots around. And sometimes you get the bell to make the curve. If you grab the line, you can add a dot in the line and fill in the white spaces. So this isn't too bad except for right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and see. And then this one sucks right there, but that's fine. Now, I don't know if I can track this or not. I think I can. I would just have to go up here and look to see where it's trackable. Because if I play it,
My name is Alex Cheek. Will the real Alex Cheek please stand up?
that's not too bad. So go back to the beginning. He comes back, but now did he go away? Yeah, that's crazy. So it went. I didn't get rid of that, but it should still be. Well, that's crazy. I've never experienced that. I would have thought that because I had already done that one time. Yeah, that's what I was expecting right there. Okay, so
My name is Alex Cheek. Will the real Alex Cheek please stand up?
because there's movement in this is where
My
I
name
need
is
to
Alex Cheek.
mask that out a little bit differently, because you can see right there, right here, the white, because he's actually moving. So that's what I'm working on. Now I can go in here and I can, on this particular one, I can take the softness up a little bit and then go back and play it. And you can see it's starting to blur a
My
little
name is
bit,
Alex Cheek.
but the more he moves, then that's the problem. So I'm working on that. Let us go check on HeyGen. And HeyGen looks like it's done, so we're going to download it. And it's downloading. So now we're done. All right, let's do a project. Let me show you how I've been doing this as opposed to how I'm going to do it. So this was just to show you guys how it works. I'm going to go here. I'm now going to open up this one, which is actually the first place. I should rename it, but I'm too lazy. I'm going to open it. It's wanting to know what I want to do with this one. Don't care about that one. I want this one right here, if and whenever. That's the one I want. So this is pieced together with pictures from the Facebook internet, pictures that people send me, my YouTube subscribe thing, first, second, third I put in there, and then Hey Jen, but it's just all, if we come over here and go back to the edit page, it's just all chopped together. It's just all messily, horridly, in retrospect, wrongly done, because I'm thinking, oh, well, so William was first, Tony was second, and then Rick Lakes. So I go in there and I find this one, which says image. I know that's Sam because I just know it's Sam. And then I would have to go find Rick, and I'm going to pretend Greg is Rick, Rick is Greg, and bring him in. And I'm not sure why he's not showing up. Oh, there he is. It took it a minute for it to, oh. Did I have, oh, I did. I had him animated. I like to poke a little fun at Greg, and Greg's a good sport about it. He lets me do it. So let's take him out and put bloody hell in there. Now, I happen to know he's in there as well, but he was first that night. So what I got to do is go in there and move him over to where he goes. And you can see this is the dilemma I have. I don't really have all that much running. And man, I'm just already killing my system. Let's go see what the GPU is doing here. The GPU is running about 6 of the 8. And I haven't done anything yet. I really have not done anything. So I'm really kind of hoping that thing falls through with Sean. So I'm going to move him over to here. He'll get there eventually. And that's how I do it. I mean, I don't really need to go much farther with this. The only other thing I would do with this particular one is if and when ever I get it there, is I would go outside and scream in a minute. I would take the yaw and see if I can change his like that, but then I have to change the zoom and everything else. So that's that. All right, so that's how I used to do it. Seriously, this is how I used to do it. Now, I don't know. I showed this the other day. I'm going to go ahead and click on that, click on file, and I'm first going to identify what it is. It's first. So now I'm going to go in here, go and change the name from Text Plus to FIRST. I'm going to hit enter, change it, and I'm going to change this one. We know this one says second already because I've already done it. So this one's got to be third. GHIRD. And as soon as I off click on that, that'll change it. So that's that. Go to the media pool, go to text. Let's see here. I'm just going to bring them all in. There's third, there's second. I think you can duplicate these actually. Yeah, see, I got 2 seconds. So if I bring this second down, then it's already there. So you can duplicate it. So let's go ahead and see if we can remove this. Remove selected clip. This will remove the clip from the media pool. Yeah. And I'm going to guess because, no, it's still there. I'm going to guess because I re-added it already that it's there. So if I come down here in a second, it's there. So that's good. Now I don't have to worry about that. So I'm completely done with this. We're going to close this out by closing this out. Boy, I got 1 minute to wrap this up and I'll be right at a half hour. I'm thinking there's going to be some Doug Betts overtime involved. Let us go to Untitled Project. I'm going to change the frame rate to 30. And that's about the only thing I need to change. I'm going to go grab, here's a little trick. Here's a cute little trick, neat little trick, little shortcut. Import media. Well, I know what I want is in downloads, but I don't want it to stay in downloads. So I'm going to right click. I'm going to copy it for now. I'm going to go to my D drive. I'm going to go to DaVinci. I'm going to go to data. I'm going to go to HeyGen. I'm going to right click and I'm going to paste it. No, I'm not going to do that because I have that in there. So I'm going to go back to here. I'm going to right click. I'm going to rename it. And this is going to be August 23rd, 2023. I don't know. It just sounds good. Enter. Now I'm going to right click. Now I'm going to copy. Now I'm going to go DaVinci. I apologize for speeding through this, but I want to get it done. I'm going to right click and paste it. And now I'm good to go. Now I've got this where I want it. Should never lose it. It should always be good. And I'll do the same thing with these two because I want them both. I'm going to work with both of them. But since I'm not real sure where I'm going to put them just yet, I'm going to leave them in there. Now that I know that this one's in my D drive, I'll go ahead and delete it because I don't need it no more. So now I'll close this. I don't have to. Right click. Right click. Hey, yeah. Catch up with me. Right click. Import media. Goes to my HeyGen. I know I want this one. I'm going to open it. And then it's going to change it because it's different. And that's fine. Or I could bring it up on another monitor and drop and drag it. And there we go. Now, I already see an issue with this because I don't think.
From Seaside, California, Tony Wallow. From Cocoa, Florida, William Dawson. From Minnesota, Rick Lakes.
It's seamless. There's no to it. So this is good. I like that. Now, I'm going to go to Media Pool. I'm going to go to the master. I'm going to go to Photos. We know, well, I really thought I had everybody I needed in here, but I don't. So I'm going to bring Tony down. That's been altered, it looks like, but that's fine. And then do I not have, I do not have William in there. So I'm going to go out of that. Open media or import media, D drive, DaVinci stills, and I'm going to go through here. I need to go through here and rename all these so that they're alphabetical and correct and easy to find. And man, I'm just so disorganized. I have a picture of Tammy just in case. Now we all know that's when I poke fun at. Now I could bring this one in and get rid of all that, but I'm not going to do that. I'll go ahead and grab Rick. I know I need him. I'll go ahead and bring his picture down there and bring it there. And then I need William Dawson, which is really strange that I don't have a picture of him already in there. I'm going to, oh, there it is. I need a better picture than that. I thought I had one, but that's fine. I can work with this. I'm gonna work with them all anyway, and then we're good to go there. Go ahead and close the media pool. So now when I play this, whatever's on top is going to be predominant, or whatever you want to call it. Get rid of William, it becomes Rick. Get rid of Rick, it becomes Tony. Get rid of Tony, it becomes HeyGen. So now let's go do this. First things first, that looks okay. Go to the color tab, put my node in, connect my node, go here, and again, I'll clean this up after I end this, but just so I can show you guys what I do. There's that, and then if you move the mask, you lose what you're doing. So you got to remember that. So that's good. Bring this back over here. Bring him back over here. Go here. Go file. Rename. Why didn't that come up like it should have? I should be able to rename that. That doesn't have to be there. That's interesting. Let's go here. Go here. Okay. Oh, there it is. They moved it down there. And then I don't have to demonstrate all this, but W, enter, off click, changes it to there. Open the, and again, this gets so old so quick, and throw him in there. And that is that. Now that picture should always be already done like that. So then what I do is I go into video and I move him over. We know he was first. I don't know that I necessarily like that size. And I'm going to go there. And then we know William was second. Going to do the same thing. Add my node. Go in here. Very hastily do this. And you'll notice I'm doing this while, there we go. Huh. That's good for now. And then bring him back over here. And we know he was second. So I got a problem with HeyGen right now, but I'm going to deal with that in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and bring him down here and drop him down there. And then we'll do the same thing with Rick. And then I'm going to wrap this up because it's getting a little winded, getting a little longer. I mean, I could go on for the entire completion of this, but I'm not going to. And then we're just going to very rapidly do the same thing again. These guys that have been doing this for a very long time, when they do what I did right there, they are spot on. And I don't know if they're going in and editing it out or not, but man, I've seen some people fly around these things and really get it perfect on their alleged so-called I'm speeding through here. Good enough for right now. We'll bring Rick up, put him over there, and again, he'll take precedence. We're just going to move him over there, and then we're going to bring him down just a little bit. So we got 3 different sizes. What I do now is I go in there and I say, okay, what do I want? Let's bump Rick up a little bit. I kind of like right there. We'll move him over a little bit, maybe too big, and we'll bring him up a little bit. So same thing with William, but I look at 1.220, go in there, click on that, 1.220, and because of the type of pictures they are, 122.0 for Rick is not the same as 1.220 for William, and probably will not be the same for Tony. No, it's not. So this is why I'm requesting and wanting to get better pictures of everybody so that way I've got consistency across the board, and eventually that will take place. So last thing I do here is I grab all of this and I move it up 1, off click, I go to my media pool, I go to photos, I think it is. No, I don't see it. I'll use this one for now because I use the YouTube one, but I'm going to use this one. I bring it down, shrink it down to the size of this, and lo and behold, it didn't show up. Why didn't it show up? That's pretty interesting. All right, that shows up. And then Tony shows up. And William shows up. And Rick shows up. And I put HeyGen on top. And then HeyGen shows up. Man, that's the way it ought to be. So I want I know order matters, and that's fine. This is in the background. These guys are in the foreground, and that's fine. But I want, okay, so what if I do this? If I take these three, move them up one, bring her up one. Oh, there we go. But then Valka goes away, and I don't, or the background goes away, and I don't want that. All right, I can kill Dennis because he ended. Been 40 minutes now. That's interesting. That is very interesting because now if I bring this and put it there, that's what happens. Okay, I'm gonna do one more quick thing and then I'm going to go and get this uploaded and ready to go. I'm gonna go bring this over here, bring that over there, add my alpha node, bring this down here. I'm gonna track this one differently. I'm gonna use a power window, I'm gonna use a person, and I'm going to get I'm gonna get the avatar, the AI, whatever you want to call it. And that's pretty good, except because of the movement. And again, this is where the issues come in. Because of the movement, I can go in here and grab the take away button and then very carefully try to take some of this away. And when I say very carefully, I do mean extremely carefully, because if you get too close, then it gets into now I'm going to move that one. You can also do that. You can, well, I'm going to move it. Yeah, that one's fine. I'm going to put a little one right there. And then I'll go ahead and put one right there. And then try a little bit on over here. But this is what I like about, I can see it. As I'm doing this, I can see it. All right. A little pro tip, pro tip coming from me. If I don't track this out, it will only show for briefly one frame and that's it. So I have to track this out by hitting the track forward and backwards. Even though I'm at the beginning, I found it's best to hit track forward and backward. And you'll see, oh, look at that. That's horrible. Absolutely horrible. And this is where I've got to go either watch some tutorials or experiment with it. I don't know yet. Now, if I could change that to a blue background or a red background or whatever, and then when I use it with my blue background or red background, then it would be fine, I do believe. That actually tracked a whole lot quicker than I thought it would. I'm pretty happy with that. But I got to figure that out. Now it says it's done. I'm going to wait another couple seconds. 25. It's done. So then we come over here. Now if we bring it back over here, there we go. That's what I was doing. And actually, this might not be too bad because there's a little bit of a white background in that. So now I'm going to grab this, bring it down here. It's saying there's two audio. Is there an audio track in? No, there's not. I was going to say, pretty sure there's only one audio track, but it's showing there's two audio tracks. So why? There we go. I'll put that there. And then if you want to see the noise, the pattern, whatever, I don't know what you call it, you just change the size of that. All right, I'm going to play this just to see what I think.
From Seaside, California, Tony Wallow. From Cocoa, Florida, William Dawson. From Minnesota, Rick Lakes.
You can see a little bit, I could see a little bit of the white right there. It doesn't blend in with the white. You can see the movement. But for tonight, this is going to work. Now, you're asking yourself, but we don't know who was what. And when I say for tonight, I mean I'm going to go in and clean it up and try to get better pictures, get them a little bit more lined up with size. And I've got to figure out where to put Hage in because I can actually move her as well. I believe if I click on this, I can... Oh, that's changing the whole thing. Oh, you know why? Because it's all highlighted. Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool. Look, you can change the whole thing. And then you can change everything. That's pretty neat. I did not know that. This is how I'm learning things. So I'm going to go in and hit her. And then reduce her down. Move her over. Now this is going to not work because now when I play that, you're going to see the white. Now
From
this, again,
Seaside,
if I could change it to
California,
blue,
Tony Wallow. From Cocoa, Florida, William Dawson. From Minnesota, Rick Lakes.
cool. I can make this work. I can move. When I decide how I'm going to do this, I can actually hide the problem. So now what we got to do is go into the media pool, go into text. We're going to grab first. We're going to grab second. We're going to grab third. Now, isn't that amazing that that already is positioned where it needs to be? That's because I copied it and brought it in, and that's good. Pretty happy about that. So for a rough first run of this is not too bad. I'm not too upset with it. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I'll get it cleaned up and ready for tonight. And we're going on vacation starting 6 o'clock this morning because this is a Friday premiere, which I know Doug redirects everything to Carrie. That's fine. Hopefully someone catches I have a premiere and drops a link in Doug's chat, and I would appreciate that. If not, hopefully people get notification. Everybody have a good weekend. We might be gone Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and possibly part of Monday now. Thank you for watching. I do want to get Mrs. K involved. Usually she's over here to my right, which when she's to my right, I got to use my left hand and point. Cameras make it so weird. Thanks everyone for watching. Oh, I forgot. I had 2 cameras running today. I have the first camera, which is up here, and I have my second one that I haven't done any filtrations or chroma keyed anything out or put anything there. Let me know how you feel about that. Let me know which camera you like best. Do you like the little green, bigger one, or do you like the little black one that's up there and a little bit littler? Littler. Hi, me and the English language. I almost ripped something off in Korean right there, but I caught myself. See you later. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your input, and let's keep it moving forward. Thank you. Bye for now. Hello, everybody. It is Wednesday, August 23rd, 2023. Wednesday. This is for tomorrow. Yes. Don't
this
shake
is for
your head on
tomorrow.
me.
Okay.
I may actually have to use that. We're doing an audio check now, and as you can see, I have special guests with me today. I have Mrs. K. So let's go see how that looks, and maybe we'll put this as a blooper at the end. I'm gonna start
Blooper
doing
now.
a blooper now. That's right. I'm big time.
No, I'm just a blooper.
I didn't say you were a blooper. I
I'm
said
just
a blooper.
kidding.